Welcome back to Mega Man Star Force. My name is Tails Fyraga, and in today's episode, we're just gonna wait for the bus for 30 minutes while I talk about nothing. I think that sounds like the most exciting episode I could make. No, what we've actually got to do is we've got to go to Times Square to talk with our pal Pat. In the last episode, we, the audience, were let in on Pat's little secret, but we'll see if Geo's gonna be able to figure it out. We are, from what I can remember, getting pretty close to the dungeon for this chapter 2. I guess I must be early. Geo! Were you waiting long? I just got here, actually. You seem a little anxious. Yeah, a little. I'm really nervous. You're my first brother ever. I'm nervous too. Well, let's do this, shall we? Okay. The first thing we have to do is tell each other our biggest secret. Right? Yeah. Pat? Are you really okay with telling me your secret? It's okay. I've decided I want to tell you everything. Pat, my secret is... Huh? Ah! Why now? Good job. Now leave the rest to me. Ray, what are you gonna do? If I show myself to him right now, how do you think he's gonna react? No! Now step aside. What's wrong, Pat? Nothing. Come on, Geo, let's become brothers. Okay. Geo, get away from him, now! Huh? I said now! What is it, Geo? What the heck, Mega? You changed all of a sudden. Almost as if you became a totally different person. What? I caught a whiff. The smell of a human who's been taken over by an Ephemian. An Ephemian? You found me out. Huh? Well, you might as well come out now, Gemini. About time. I was beginning to get bored. Gemini? Why is Pat with Gemini? You still don't get it? This kid has two personalities. Or in other words, he suffers from multiple personality disorder. Which I think is actually an antiquated term at this point, but you know what, it was 2006 when this game came out, so we're not going to worry about it, even though we're 200 years in the future. Look, shit's complicated on Earth, okay? That explains it. I don't get it. It means that a person is more than one person inside of them. This human has both the personalities of Pat and Ray inside it. Two people in one? Haha. I bet you never thought it was possible that the person you wanted to be brothers with could be like this. And it gets better. The only reason I got close to you was so I could get to the Andromeda key. What? Being brothers with you would have made it like taking candy from a baby. Pat, what's happened to you? Get a grip on yourself, Geo. That isn't the Pat you know. What happened to Pat? Where is he? Stay down, you. Geo. Pat, is that you? I'm sorry, it turned out this way. What are you apologizing for? You did the right thing. Fight it. Don't forget our goal, Pat. Stop being so nice, and keep your eyes on the prize. I know, but we've wanted this since we were babies. That one day we were going to get our revenge on the parents who threw us away. But Geo has nothing to do with that. You just want to cause trouble, don't you, Ray? You're wrong. I heard it from Gemini. If we had the Andromeda key that his partner is holding, then we can destroy this planet. If we had that kind of power, then taking our revenge would be a piece of cake. But think back to when we were really small. Remember all those terrible days. Remember the pain of living on our own. It's because of those traumas that you split into the two of us, that we became an incomplete human. There is only one way to save us now. Revenge. We must show our hatred for this world, because it's not something that'll go away so easily. So wake up, Pat! We have to take the Andromeda key from them. Pat! Geo, I'm sorry. Pat? It's true. Revenge is all we have. Gemini, it's your turn. Good. That form. No! Let's go, Pat. Ha! Those are the plus and minus waves from last time. And of course, the madness begins. You asked for it now. What in the... Everyone's fighting? Wait, you? You're talking to me? The waves this time are not the same. They won't go away unless you defeat me. If you can bring yourself to try, come to the scrapyard in the city dump. Geo, please, do what he says. Pat, make sure you bring the Andromeda key. You got that? Wait, Pat! Can't believe it. Pat, I can't believe he's doing this. What are you gonna do? We don't have any time to waste. Geo, we're going after them. And we're going to have a talk with him. There's something very wrong going on. Alright, well, we've got our mission statement now. Everyone's fighting. That Gemini is causing a little bit of a hate plague there, I guess. Making everyone fight each other. Which makes sense given, like, what he's preying on with Pat and Rey. Kind of preying on their, you know, their hatred for humanity, even though Pat's trying to deal with it. And Rey... I mean, Rey's also trying to deal with it in a different way. I'm going to assume that they might be at the dump. That's odd. I'm sure I must have dropped it around here. Dropped what, I wonder? Didn't drop that crane, but you might have noticed that backhoe in the way. Pretty sure the scrapyard Pat mentioned is beyond here. I just have to find some way to move this backhoe. Alright, well, it's time for a pixel hunt, I guess. Any one of you? Any one of you have a pixel I can hunt for? I know the card key is in here somewhere. That guy must have been a hint. But I'm kind of mashing my face against everything and not finding much. Sorter bots are busy sorting the garbage. Gravedigger puts on the forceps. Stonemason does all the work. Yes, come again? You want to borrow the Shovelman card? Well, actually, I kinda lost the Shovelman card, you see. I was knocked out by a trespasser last night, and I think that's when I lost it. Can you help me look for it? Alright, I think we might have needed that prompt. There we go, it was in the crane the entire time. Oh, you found it? That's great. Do you think you can move that backhoe for me? I'm really busy, so please do it for me. Alright, you were about to throw hands with a child last night, but it's fine. Alright. Okay, let's try moving this. Shovel man, card in. And there he is. It looks pretty cool. I can shovel anything out of the way. Clunk. So you want to move this out of the way? Then control this excavator with the lever. No, okay, let's actually pull it back. I just wanted to have a little bit of fun. Alright, onward. I think the concept of, like, the Navi cards is pretty cool, but you generally don't get to use them very much. Scrapyard, and hey, those things look a little bit familiar. Old school communication terminals. Before transers, almost everyone had one. I believe there actually might be a wave hold somewhere. But you might have noticed those are the Battle Network 6 PETs. Rumble rumble? Did you hear something? Rumble rumble rumble. And a crash. That was close. Talk about a close shave. Now the road's blocked off though, and I get the feeling Pat's just up ahead. Well, Geo, time to put in your visualizer. Yeah. Oh. Looks like the areas are connected. Let's go through the wave world. But you might have noticed our friend is back. Green squares. So we're gonna have to find a way to fix that, and hey, looks like they're hovering suspiciously over a rocket ship. You also notice that the trader is here. Trader Man SP requires 10 cards that I'm not gonna do just yet. Get out of here and don't ever come around here again. Well, I'll come around. I need cards to trade in the first place, though. I'm just checking to see how many cards you needed. Alright, Scrapyard EM Road. And hey, there's some squares. It's a dead end. Looks like the waves are being distorted. Now what? Well, the cons has gotta be around here. That satellite with the Pac-Man on it. That hunk of junk looks a bit suspicious. Geo, pulse into that for a sec. Alright, let's pulse in. And here we go. The trash computers. This might be my favorite dungeon theme in a game. Well, okay, besides Now Study from the Libra Scales one, this is my second favorite, I think. What's that? I bet he's the one causing the wave disruption. Okay, then let's put an end to his fun. But in order to put an end to his fun, we're gonna need to move this hunk of scrap. Oh me oh my, the comp space is falling apart because of the strange invader. Falling apart? That's right. The bulldozer programs have all suddenly gone haywire. They won't respond to a single command I give them. So how do we get them to go back to normal? The combined power of me and my friends might be enough to return them to normal, but... Well, when the bulldozers went crazy, my friends kinda got buried under the trash. Buried? You can't find them just by looking. But you might be able to find them with this. Alright, the res sonar. Press Y to activate the sonar program. If it flashes blue, there's nothing in that area. Yellow means you're getting warmer, and red means that something is buried under that spot. Once you figure out where something is buried, go stand near there and press A to unearth it. Gotcha. Now to give it a try. I don't know how helpful this is, but one of my friends was working on dismantling a car. Another was getting rid of an old TV. Please help me and find them. Alright, dismantling a car and a TV. This was another touchscreen gimmick. By pressing Y, you can, you know, cause the radar to go around. There's a car, so we're getting fairly close. I don't remember what this is, though. Oh, that's what that is. And they move you to the center. Alright. Well, I guess we gotta be really careful about that. There we go. Phew. Just as I was losing all hope, you saved me. Alright, now we have to find an old TV. Nope, there we go. There's the Tanuki that they're calling a fox.
Prepare yourself.
These guys have a counterattack that they can use. You gotta be a little careful. Whoosh. They also turn into you. Every time you line up with them, they're gonna try to move out of the way. I don't know why my controls are feeling a little unresponsive right now. Might be the way I'm holding the controller. There we go, double delete. Should be able to just fire at you. I've got to learn the timing on that attack, huh? I can trick you into a spot where I can lock onto you. Okay, you're gonna be a bit of a pain in the neck, I know it. There we go. This might be the time where I start adding new recovery chips to my folder. There we go. I guess you can also just kind of tempt them in there. I see, said the blind man as he pulled out his eye in his sea. Yep, dodge those bulldozers. Oh, they come from that way too. And you can't do touchscreen stuff while those bulldozers are in the way. Oh, you! Big boy, alright.
Let's finish him off quick.
He's a big, large lad, and he's got a lot of health. I think you might actually be the proper Gaia equivalent. At least as far as attack is concerned. Actually, you know what? You might just throw that axe at me.
How's this? You're done for.
You got a lot of health for what I'm assuming is the normal version of the virus, but you might have been a G version. Big enough to be a G version. Oh, I think that's the television we're looking for. Alright. Actually, if we can trick that fox into getting into another row... Oop, thought you would teleport immediately. But it's fine, we can get rid of the hot rotors. Alright, now you're vulnerable. And pump you full of lead for good measure. There we go. Phew. Oh, just in the nick of time, too. Are you the one who saved me? I'm ever so grateful. Alright, and that's 2 of them. So with their powers combined, on the count of 3... the garbage has been cleared away. Phew, finally I can log off social media. Oh, they still come too. Alright. Well, I picked a good spot for that. Oop. Right, the mystery datas are inside the fucking... I might have to pull up a map to get all the BMDs. Because I was wondering why, like, it looked a little suspicious that there weren't any mystery waves, and now I unfortunately have come to understand, and my life is made significantly worse because of that. Well, we've got two cloakers. You know what? I'll worry about that after the scenario. I might just have to leave myself a note. So what are you doing? But Mega Man, the enemy of Lord Gemini. I knew he had to be one of Gemini's. Sorry, but your train stops here. That was several chapters ago. Here he comes, Geo. Ooh, jammer with a loop hopperot. Interesting, interesting. Well, maybe not that interesting. Wait, are you the one that heals? You are the one that heals. Oh, okay. Out. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Can't believe that they just get down Mr. President to the healer. I mean, it makes sense. If you've got a source of healing, you want to keep it alive. He's already paralyzed.
Take this.
No, you get paralyzed. There we go. Now your healing's gone. Freeze you, shoot you, paralyze you, shoot you a little bit. Alright, now with the healing out of the way, you should be much easier to deal with. Like that. There we go, big counter hit.
Wasn't even a contest.
Lord Gemini! Ah! Alright, let's fix that wave road. Yeah! This is it. That should do the trick. Alright, pulse out, Geo. And hey, the wave road is fixed. I'm gonna be right back after a brief cut, so I can bring up a map of the scrap computers. Alright, the Rockman EXE Zone wiki does have a list of the mystery waves, but it doesn't tell me where all of them are, so that's fun. The road dead ends here too. It's probably another disturbance. And hey, wouldn't you know it? That piece of scrap metal is a bit suspicious. Geo, pulse into that. Alright, well we can't get to it from this side. Actually, I should take a look to see the blue mystery date is around here. There is one over there. And it looks like it's just the one. Okay. Examine you. Warp and target real quick.
You won't be getting out of this in one piece. Come back when you can put up a fight.
Alright, you are Radar Missile 3. So probably a good thing to have. Missiles are always nice. Except when they're aimed at you, but... Alright. Another scrap computer. And another jammer to fight. It's another one of the Gemini's lackeys. Let's get him and fix the wave road. Yeah! Alright. Let's do a little bit of folder editing real quick. And I'll add a recover 200 and get rid of a recover 80. I should probably get some 120s or 150s. My friends are all buried under that trash. Tell me what to look for and I'll dig them right out, I promise. Well, there's one that likes music, and another was at a place that sticks out, and one was complaining about the cold. So there's 3 of them to hunt down this time. Complaining about the cold might be around this fridge. Anyone? Anyone? Nope. Get out of the way of you. Did it push them away? Come on, you're around here somewhere. Why is it not proccing? Ooh. Oh, I'm about to get shoveled as soon as I'm out of this battle, aren't I?
Bring it on.
Okay, so yeah, it was a giant version of that enemy earlier, but who would be able to tell? He's so big. He's so huge and massive. It means he's got huge guts.
Go! Have some of this! Got you!
Not a good time for that to happen. Or barrier to be gone. Oh, never mind. It was a great time for our barrier to be gone. Yep. Well, where are we now? We're in the middle. There you are. Just as I was losing all hope, you saved me. Oop.
I'm ready to fight!
I'm not saving these guys, though. In fact, I'm very much gonna kill them.
We deleted them into next week.
Alright. So, one that likes music and the other in a place that sticks out. Is this a place that sticks out? I don't think it is. This might just be one of the BMDs.
Here we go!
Which would still be nice to get. How are you even able to get airborne, sir? You are very large.
Alright! That was great!
Alright, Quake Song. This place sticks out. Are you the one who saved me? I'm ever so grateful. And now... another Fox Foo. Might be good to just start equipping some of those. Oh hey, there's a mystery wave. 3,000 zennies. There's another one that's a recovery 200 that might be good to seek out, and one that's a Gatling 2. Yeah,
come.
this will do for our setup.
Okay. Have some of this.
Maybe it won't do for our setup. Some of these enemies are trying really hard to be very annoying, and they're succeeding very hard at being very annoying. Alright, well, thankfully at least, like, yellow spaces still get telegraphed. So even if he did disappear there, like, I could still find where he was going to go and block accordingly.
All according
But it
to
makes
plan.
tracking down enemies a bit harder. Hey, a bunch of guitars. Dodge out of the way of you. Is that just a trap for if you're moving? Or am I just positioning myself really well? Alright, where are you? Nope, it's definitely positioning. Okay. It's definitely not a trap for if you're moving. Alright, it's over here. Can't believe they made a dungeon out of, like, one of the worst things in the Battle Arc series, the Pixel Hunt. Thank you. I owe you my life. Alright, on the count of 3. Nice. Should be the end of our problems. I might check corners a little bit just to get that recover 200.
I won't lose. Take this.
I guess in hindsight, like, I might not even really need the map of everything, because they probably just put them in corners or, like, the usual out-of-the-way spots. Like that. Well, that wasn't a corner, but that was what we needed. Nice. Now let's put you in place of another recovery 800. Or 80, rather. If it was a recovery 800, I would have kept that thing in immediately. For eternity. For all time. Alright, grass stage.
How's this? How's this?
Goodbye.
Get you guys in the back there. Oop, burn baby burn.
Go.
Alright. And all you need now is a shockwave. Or you can kick me in the face.
All
I mean, that works too. I don't like that very much, but it works. Alright. Jammer number 2. Sorry, but your party is over. Mega Man, restore the wave road now. Take one step closer and you'll regret it. Let's go, Geo. Yeah, I love taking steps closer. No, I don't feel like I'm gonna regret this, although all of my recovery chips are front-loaded, so maybe.
Star Force, Pegasus. Mega, let's go all out. Have some of this.
Well, if we can freeze you, make you not as much of an issue. Fire ring,
Take this.
shoot you. Alright, that block is starving me of my charge, though. There you go. Oh, he'll back up to full, why not? This should work. Oops. Oh, you've stepped right into the trap zone here.
Go!
Froze you.
Go!
Mop Lance.
How's this?
There we go. The problem is, you have to stop in order to attack. And I also have to stop in order to attack, but I'm better. Lord Gemini! Okay. Just have to push this and... Alright. That should fix it. Pulse out, Geo. Alright, well that fixed the wave road. So now we can head on forward. But I think we might be doing that in the next episode, because if I remember correctly, the next part of the dungeon is the last, and we're gonna have to fight Gemini. So, how about we kill these guys, and while we're killing these guys, I might as well do the ending spiel of thank you guys for watching. This has been Tails Fyraga signing out, and I hope you've been having a wonderful day. Okay, I say that, but I am curious as to what I get from this battle. Not bad. We can end the video now.